Montana Special Olympics. Hands down one of the greatest causes in the state, empowering people with intellectual disabilities to compete in athletic competitions they normally wouldn't be able to compete in. One individual has been going to the Special Olympics for over 4 decades. Here's the DonnieBailey story. A man with $1 million smile calls Opine, Montana his home.
Donnie was born Down syndrome, 57, almost 58 years ago. He's almost 58 years old. When he was born, the doctor told us that we should put him in Warm Springs, and we said no. We would raise him ourselves. We weren't going to put him in Warm Springs. So anyways, Donnie went to the Opportunity School in Glasgow for 4 years. When he was probably 3, 4, 5, and 6 years old. Then we took him to Great Falls, and he went to the School for the Deaf and Blind for a while because Donnie is deaf. And he was not happy there. So he came home at Christmas time, and they opened the special ed class in Opine then. And he went to the special ed class in Opine until he graduated in 1979 with the Opine High School class of 79.
For over 40 years, Donnie has been participating in the Montana Special Olympics, and Jana believes it has taught Donnie a lot.
He got started in Special Olympics when they first started the special ed class in Opine. The teacher got them going, and they went out to the Air Force Base west of town here, and they bowled. And then he took them to the Special Olympics, so he's been going ever since. I think it helps him. For one thing, it helps him to compete with others and to be happy when others compete against him, and whether he wins or loses, he's always happy. So he has a wall full of medals and ribbons in his bedroom that he's very proud of. I think the Special Olympics are very important to all these people that couldn't compete in athletics if they didn't have Special Olympics. We've never competed in the basketball or the skiing or anything like that, but they do have those items too. Donnie has done track and field. He's done the softball throw. He's done the 50-meter and the 100-meter walk. He's done the bowling, both singles and doubles with his friend Steve Fowle. And they're the best buddies, I guess. So. And then he did ride his bike in Billings one year. There were only 2 of them in the bike race, but the guy that won easily because Donnie stopped and waved at the crowd every time he went by the grandstand. So.
When Donnie isn't bowling strikes, you can see him riding his bike around the town of Opine.
He does ride his bike a lot. In the summertime, he rides his bike to and from work. Donnie works at the Pro Co-op. He's worked there for over 35 years, almost 36 years now. He's the longest running employee they have, so that's pretty good.
DonnieBailey, a champion, a friend, and how can you forget that $1 million smile? Now, if you didn't notice, Donnie's favorite sport is bowling, but he does like to watch a lot of football on television as well. If you have a story you want to tell us